What's going on, Rob here, Jack of all trades, master of none. I was out cutting my grass and my neighbor, I've been telling her to come by and I'll fix her tire for her, but I noticed they're filling it up a lot with air, but the rim is bent right here. You see the rim is bent right there, and the rim is bent on the back right there. Now this is just a regular steel rim. This is not no aluminum rim or no freaking custom rim. So I brought my regular hammer, my persuader, and my bead sealer. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the stem out, and I'm going to take the weights off of both sides, and then take the tire off the rim on my tire machine, and then I'm going to use the hammers, and I'm going to straighten out with a hammer, but then I'm going to seal it with bead sealer. Now she did have a tire. It looks actually almost new, but it's just really dirty, so I'm going to blow that out just so she can have a way to get around. Alright, we're shooting this really quick, so I'm trying to hurry up here. This is the stem puller for the stems. Put it on there and you back it out all the way. Pull comes right out. That's the stem, the belt stem. Okay, you get a weight puller. This is a weight puller right here. You grab the like this. Let me tell you this: if you try to fix this tire to bend the things out with the tire on the rim, it ain't gonna happen. You take the tire off and it's so much easier. It's easier, okay, it'll be easier if there's no air in it that you're trying to bend this straight. And if there's no air in it. But it's a lot easier if there's no tire on it and it's just the rim. So I pulled the stem off and the weights, and then I'm gonna go to the machine and pull the tire off the rim. Alright, we're in the garage. I gotta break the bead. This is the Atlas TC589X. It should be full, so I should be able to break the bead. Easy all the way around the rim. You normally step on it. I didn't have to step on it this time. Lock it in place. Oh, I did a little bit. I always lube it coming on and coming off. Now this tire is really stiff for a small tire. This is really stiff. This tire we're not reusing again. I'm not that worried about messing up the bead on this other one. Alright, so that tire's off. Give this to next door, tell her throw that in the garbage. This right here we're going to take outside and we're going to beat that out now. Alright, now I got the rim off. I mean the tire off the rim. And you see it's really bad right in here. Damn, we need a heavier one than this. This is really bad right in here. Don't miss it, hit your shin. But it is coming out some right there already. You're gonna say, well, that's not gonna work. You know what, it is gonna work? Because I'm gonna balance it when I'm done. You can see, straighten up some. And let me get the bad bend off the other side. See, this is bad right here. The bad bend right there. That one came out. I'm doing a little more on the front. Well, see, you really can't tell in the front anymore. That's how good it came out. Alright, I'm going to straighten this out a little bit more, and then I'm going to put the tire back on and bead seal it. Alright, you can see right here, this is a bad bend in right here. Right here. is bent in, the tire should grab it. If the tire, if you get the tire to grab it, see there's no bead sealer on this tire at all. It was never mounted with bead sealer. So I'm going to mount it with bead sealer, and the sealer should seal it. Alright, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about bead sealer. It's just like a glue that glues it to the tire, or the tire to the rim. Alright, the tire is like it's brand new, but if anybody knows me, I always clean off the rim itself before I mount the tire. And I put the bead sealer on it. The bad thing about bead sealer, and I tell you the truth, is when you put bead sealer on it, it's really hard, not hard, extra hard, but the tire does stick to the bead when you're breaking it off. If you got a flat or anything like that, there is a noticeable difference of how the tire adheres to the rim. Alright, so I'm cleaning that off really good. Then I'm going to wipe it down. Then I put a thick bead of bead sealer. This tire I'm going to have to check because I don't know where the tire came from, so I'm going to have to check to see if it's leaking after I'm done with it here. Since the rim was bent, and that's when you put on a thick bead, nice thick bead of this right here. You know, and in the summertime, this gets really thin. I actually keep this indoors in my air conditioning. This is where I keep this at. Almost around on this one. And the top part is really, if you're not paying attention or you don't check it, it might really not have too much on it. Even though you think, oh man, I feel like I'm lubing it really good. You gotta double check, make sure it's really good. Okay, so that was really good. It's hard to tell when it's upside down. Alright, you got that on. These ain't directional tires. Little 14-inch tires, not directional, but you got to make sure you lube it really good because now this is the new one going on. So with the new one going on, you don't want to rip the bead on this one. You know, that's what could happen if you don't lube this bead up really good. You could rip the bead. You don't want to rip the bead at all. Alright, put this right here. The top one's the easier one for me to get in the machine here. Okay, the bottom one I use my cheater. I actually want to make another one of these with a bigger wheel on it. This is my cheater because it helps press the tire for it to go on easier. Ah yeah, see how easy that was? Lift this right here. Then I got to put some air in it till the bead sets, and when the bead sets is when I loosen it up. Now there's no stem in there yet. Okay, there. I feel air coming out from somewhere. Tire's not good. Tire's not good right here. It's a crack. So you got to get another tire. Tire looks brand new, but there's a rip in the sidewall of the tire. So I'm going to fill it up and take it to her so she can see it. Either way, so the rim is straightened out now. The rim is good. It's just that you can't use this tire on it. Take the stem back in, and then I'll put air in the tire. Then I'm going to take it to her so she can see it. Alright, either way, that's how you straighten out a steel rim. Well, that video ended prematurely. The hammers did work. I did bend the rim straight out, and I did put bead sealer on it, a nice thick coat, and it sealed the bead to the rim. Therefore, I mean, everything was holding air except where the puncture in the sidewall was of the used tire that they bought. So watch it when you buy used tires. People buy used tires left and right, and you know, my thing is nowadays, if you get a tire for like, say even $30 to $40, you could get a brand new tire from Walmart for 50 bucks, you know. Just don't let them talk you into the lifetime this, lifetime that, lifetime this, you know. Get it mounted and balanced, and you know, you get off with a decent tire if you're low budgeted. You know, if you're going to a tire shop, a used tire should only cost you like 20 bucks. If they're going to charge you more than 20 bucks, it's not even worth it. All right, either way, Also, if you're going to be patching sidewalls, don't do it. You're not supposed to patch a sidewall on a tire. Sidewalls actually are, I mean, they could bust on you, they could rip on you. If you own a tire shop especially, I mean, if that tire blows and kills somebody in that family, your tire shop is at liable. And not only that, there's a lot of tire recalls. If your tire has been recalled, that's why you're supposed to send those little cards in when you get them, when you buy new tires, because if that tire gets recalled, you get notified in the mail. And when you buy a used tire, they don't check the recalls normally, so they don't know if it's a recalled tire. Either way, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.